Yeah, actually, drinking apple cider vinegar does help with lowering the glucose spike when you eat food. So, like, in general, here's what I do is I'll do like a shot of apple cider vinegar with water. So I'll do like 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, and I'll do another tablespoon of water, and I'll put it like in a little shot glass, and I'll just shoot that. Sometimes I put a little cinnamon in it too, because cinnamon helps to also kind of flatten the glucose line, mitigate the glucose spike you might get from eating a higher sugar meal or carbohydrate meal or something like that. So what I'll do is I'll do like a little shot before, and then I'll also maybe eat my carbs last. If I have any carbs on my plate, then I'll eat the carbs last. I'll eat my protein and fat first, and that will help to kind of make the glucose line a little more stable during eating and after eating your meal. The reason why the apple cider vinegar works really well is it helps your muscles soak up the glucose from your meal. Now, there is another thing you might not have thought about. So they did this study a while back, I think it was 2018, where they took like 35 participants and they separated them into different groups. And they had them, there was one group that didn't drink any water 30 minutes before they gave like this donut to people. And then there were people who drank water during the meal, drank water after the meal, and they just wanted to see what's the effects of drinking water during the time of like eating, all right, eating like sugar and carbs and stuff like that. And a very interesting thing came about from that. They found out, the researchers found out that actually the people who would drink the water during the meal, okay, within 30 minutes and after 30 minutes, like in that window, their glucose would spike up more and everything. Whereas the people who didn't drink water, or they didn't drink water like 30 minutes before, like they gave a window of 30 minutes before and 30 minutes after eating the meal, they found that those people, their glucose line was more steady and it didn't spike as much, which is a really interesting thing. I think there's a couple little caveats to that. Like, for example, if you're going to drink the apple cider vinegar, like maybe you do a little water and apple cider vinegar. Some people do like make a little drink and they drink from a straw. Then that will probably be okay because that's going to help to reduce the glucose spike. But look, you do whatever you want. But in general, yeah, if drinking during a meal and everything could make your glucose from that study, it looks like, be a little bit less